to put everything together as a package, the brands will begin to see that indeed there are opportunities in the women's game. That for any brand, once the assets which the women bring to the brand, which is an invaluable asset, and that once you get the women, you have the family, and the family is the core of our motto for women football. Now, get the girl child to go to school, get the girl child to be involved in entrepreneurship, get the girl child to see that there's life beyond playing football.
Yeah, education, football, it's, you know, you can really separate them. I love what she's doing. You know, when you have a girl child going to school and also loving what she can also do. Maybe after school you play your football, and when you're done with everything, you know that, okay, there's something you want to fall back on. And when you listen to some of these girls speak, you understand what I'm talking about. They are able to express themselves, the confidence they have in front of camera. I mean, I know some big shot players that don't even have it at all. I think that's what school has really given to them.
Yeah, and it goes against some of the erroneous things that people believe about these girls not being able to speak good English, some of them looking too masculine, some, you know, a whole lot. And all of this dispels the wrong notions that we have about female football. Let's listen to the real faces of the game, those who've played the game, some are still playing the game. We listen to the ladies, Onome Ebi, Precious Dede, Rashida Ajibade. They were all at the event, beaming with smiles, and a lot of good things to say about women's football in Nigeria.
I will always say I'm so impressed with what I'm seeing right now. Like, it's so massive, and nobody will believe something like this will come to female football in Nigeria. Nobody wants to miss what's going to happen that time, because best 4 teams in Nigeria, Bayelsa, Rivers Angels, Delta, Nasarawa, they are the best team. Even the coaches are best coaches in Nigeria, I will tell you. So nobody should miss that, because it's going to be awesome.
I wish we would have qualified for the Super 4, but it's how God wants it anyway. I hope we'll work towards it to make sure we qualify someday. Seriously, women football has really grown immensely. There's vast improvement in female football compared to last 2 seasons. There was no support, there wasn't media support, there wasn't fan support, there wasn't, I don't know, sponsors. Like the way they've come in to support female football, even if not financially to an extent. At least there's referee support and like paying for the referees, like from the Nigerian Men Football Board. So they're really trying for us seriously. Because if they can just start this within 1 season and it has grown to this extent, I wonder under 2-3 years how it is going to be. But I just pray God, as He has given them the wisdom to have this kind of idea, to bring up this idea to grow female football. I pray God continue to strengthen them and provide for them and help them in all areas.
Well, from here, we say amen to that prayer from Rashida Ajibade, talking about the ladies, wonderful ladies on that league board, what they've been able to do. Just a little space of time.
Season.
And you wonder if they're there for 2-3 years, what they're going to be able to do. I do agree with her. Earlier, you listened to Onome Ebi as well. She had good things to say. All right, let's leave the women's game now and talk about the ITO Cup, formerly known as the Federation Cup, but the ITO Cup now, and of course a lot of interesting things happen in the ITO Cup, and maybe we could see some of the results right there, and that's it. Of particular importance to us are some of the big teams that crashed out. Cecilia talked about this game, but of course it didn't go the way she expected. Heartland taking on Insurance. At the end of the day, regulation time goalless. At the end of the day, Heartland won this game 5-4 on penalties. Mighty Jets and Sunshine Stars. Sunshine Stars won that. Rivers United lost on penalties to J. Atete. That's Julius Atete and
Elisi was there.
Okay, 7-6 on penalties, and there you go. These are the matches that will be played today.
This was played yesterday also. I mean, Kogi United and Rivers.
Oh, still results. Still
Rangers,
results.
Yeah, Rangers game was abandoned.
Kogi United, Rangers abandoned. Nasarawa United defeated MFM. A lot of us didn't see this coming. Wiki Tourist lost to league leaders Plateau United a goal to 2. ABS got their pound of flesh over Eyimba. Remember, Eyimba just defeated them in the league. But in the ITO Cup, ABS were able to defeat Eyimba 2-1. Abia Warriors 1-0 victory over Crown FC. The ones I talked about, their starting matches to be played today. Niger Tornadoes will take on El Konami Warriors. Alpha FC take on Aqua United. You have Niger Tornado Feeders take on FC Abuja. Lobby Stars will take on Katsina United. Niger Tornadoes. Okay, these are.
For today, then you have the other games that will be played on the 23rd. That's next week Wednesday.
Yes.
And next week Thursday. That's Lobby Stars and Katsina United. You have Yobe Desert Stars and also Kano Pillars.
Obviously, Kano Pillars couldn't play. Yes.
I mean, they should just try not to get knocked out, because right now, if you can get into the continent, the ITO Cup, the Federation Cup is a way for you to get in. But then the shocking result for me, I understand Eyimba because they played against, a top side team. But I don't understand what happened to Rivers United at all.
Well, you could always.
Where was he played? Yakubu Gowon Stadium. And where is that? Where is that? Where is that? That is where, in Port Harcourt, right?
Yeah.
And I read a lot of comments where people were saying, why would NFF do this like this? I mean, home advantage and all that. It doesn't count anymore. I think people really need to understand that if you're good on the day, you're good. If you're not good, you can. Giatete and Lambda, they arrived to Rivers, Port Harcourt that day, and they were able to
They are seasoned campaigners. We don't say that.
That's not the point. The fact that Rivers United played in the Champions League this season and they finished as runner-up last season, and the fact that they were... Okay,
yeah, a bit
I
harsh.
understand.
A bit harsh on Rivers United.
I need to. Where is Giatete playing, for instance? Where?
You said?
It's not a top flight team.
Yeah, but we want to give them some credit because they are seasoned campaigners when it comes
NNL,
to...
right?
All right, okay. Let's go on a break. There's still so much for you on sports this morning. Join us again.